What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today, boy, today we got ourselves a grand slam. Check it out. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this recap here. Really big day today. If I make another 50 bucks, it's a $2,000 day. So guess what? I'm gonna call it a $2,000 day, and I'm gonna show you pretty much every single trade I took here, and we'll go from there. Now, the very first thing I did today was, check out what was gapping up and put out my watch list on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. Link in the description section there. You'll find my Twitter. You can follow me there. I put the watch list out, and I put what I was watching. My main watchers were MIST, MIST from yesterday. I was watching to see if it would hold levels and get us continuation to the upside. No dice. I was watching ABUS, ABUS, to see if that one would give us continuation. That one was a nice mover yesterday afternoon and into after hours and today in pre-market, but no dice out of the gates. I'll show you that chart as well. And I was watching Tesla as well for further continuation to the downside. Okay, now I took, I don't know, like 3 trades, maybe 4, and just kept on adding to the day. So the first thing we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you the charts on the small caps so you can see what's going on there. This is ABUS right here. As you can see, yesterday we had, this real nice move, boom. And then today we had the gap up, from $6 land all the way up here to a high day of 902. Right out of the bell, it had that quick little pop, but then it's been a shoulder's dream since then. You had resistance here at VWAP, here at VWAP, and then kind of 9 EMA support. You thought maybe it would have creeped over VWAP and gone for that red to green move, which I like, but nope, did not do it. No trades for me on this. This is definitely a shoulder's dream. Bears are in control. They're just holding on here, looking to possibly just fade this gap. So you could expect maybe a little bit of a bounce, maybe a little bit of a bounce here around yesterday's close if these shorts start to cover. The next one was MIST, MIST. And yes, look, this thing right now, if it keeps holding these levels, if it doesn't do it today, maybe next week on Monday or something, we can get ourselves a little squeeze out of it, possibly, if it continues to hold these levels. But for now, it's a nothing. It's just like a back burner on my list. If we break VWAP, maybe, you'll have a shot at 875, maybe, and we'll see what happens there. But for now, there's nothing there for me. Like this morning, the bell rang, or where's the bell here? Lost it. There we go. Bell rang and just boop, and we're back up. Now we're just kind of trading sideways, and we'll see what happens here. See right here, it says 945. So we'll see what happens. And that was it. I didn't do anything with MIST. The other one that we had on watch was CBay. Now CBay, very similar. This is just nothing. Like I said if it held this 440 area, we might get a shot. I don't know, at a break of $5. If this would break $5, you'd have, see right here, this double top at $5. If it were to break $5, then you have a shot at like $6, $5.50 first target, $6 next target, but doesn't look like it's going to do that. We'll see if it holds this $4 area, and maybe keep that on watching the back burner. But that's about it for the small caps. Small caps, just a lot of one and done moves, a lot of like quick pop and fades, big moves in pre-market that we've been seeing with continuation, but after the bell rings, they just fade out and do basically nothing. The ones that hold up a little bit give us a surprise squeeze in the afternoon, so we'll definitely keep some of those on watch. There's one that gave us a real nice move today. It's ASNA. Look at this thing, complete monster. This is the 15-minute chart, and look at that, just straight up. If you look at the 3-minute chart, look at this. That's a real nice move right there. Very, very, very clean. Just pulled in right off of the bell, then regained VWAP, went on the red to green move, pulled in, got that 9 EMA VWAP cross, pushed, held onto this 9 EMA all the way through. Huge move. Like, that's a monster move, guys. From 60-cent land all the way up to $1.22. That's a pretty big move right there. Now, we're going to jump into the live trades that I recorded, and those I took one trade. The very first trade was red, okay? The follow-up trades were all green, and that brought me up into the day, 1,950. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in those. As I get those recordings, do me a quick favor, smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure you check out Webull in the description section. That's a free stock trading app. You download the app, fund your account with $100, and you get 2 free stocks valued between $1,200 to $1,400. Now, here is my red trade. Let me make this screen smaller so we don't have the same little mishap that we had yesterday. Okay, so 1430 on Tesla was a previous support zone. Let me switch this over to Tesla so I can show you the daily, because there's a lot of thought that went into this trade. Okay, I really didn't expect Tesla to have such a continuation to the downside today as a gap down, so I didn't want to swing any puts on it. I thought we'd open up at 1480s, 1500, and then get a dump down here to, let's see here, where's this level? Right here to this 1380, all the way down here to maybe the 1320s at maximum, right, for today. But initially, my initial target would have been 1430. Why 1430? Well, look at the daily here. It's the bottom of this candle, and it's the top of this candle. So when you throw that line out right there, boom. Now what happens? You switch over here to a 3-minute chart, boom. 1433 was the previous high here in the morning. Let's go over to a 15-minute. Maybe you can see a little bit clearer there. Nope, 60-minute. We'll come here. You can see here was one of those wicks. Here's another one, right? So I got short right here on this candle via puts. And when we popped over 1530, I stopped out. That was a mistake. I should have waited for it to pierce. I thought it wasn't going to pierce, so I guess I got a little FOMO. I should have waited for it to pierce and then show me the rejection. I got in before the pierce, got stopped out when it pierced, and then when it came back down, I realized, hey, that's confirmation, genius. So I jumped back into that trade really quickly. So I'll show it to you here. It's really quickly, real quick trade. You see I'm in already. One put, 1350 contract, next week's Friday's expiration, and we're holding underneath 1530. So I'm like, okay. But then we start to get this move right here, and I'm like, I didn't even look at the volume. I just thought I was going to get squeezed out, so I stop out of it right there and instantly lose about 190 bucks, I want to say. Then the follow-up trade comes in here. Now here is where I notice that's not supposed to happen. Why? Okay, so the follow-up trade is here, and you can see everything right there. So now we get that rejection. I'm in one put, and I'm looking to add to that put, okay? So I'm in one put right there, and I'm looking to add to it. That is the 1350 next week, Friday's expiration. I'm in at one of those at 34.40, okay? And I'm looking to add to that one, looking for a new low of day. So we start to get the rejection there, and I'm like, okay, I'm hovering over the buy button. So I'm looking to actually purchase another contract there. I really should have bought 3, but I only buy 2. Here, there's the second one I buy, boom. So now I have 2 contracts, cost basis 36.28, and I'm looking for that push to the downside here. I get ready to put an order out on the ask. I thought I'd get that 40. I don't remember if I do get a 40 fill or not. So there, I put an order out there on the ask at $40. We start to push down. I get that fill. So I get that fill right there. I'm already up 700 bucks and change on those 2 contracts, but I get a fill on that first take profit there. So that puts me well into the green on the day. Now I have 1 contract left, and I'm looking to see if we're going to break the lows. We start to bounce right back up, and I'm like, whoa, don't like that. I hope we're not going to double bottom in front of the low of day. I go back to look at the SPY. The SPY is dumping. I'm looking at my levels there, as you can see. I'm looking at that 1380s. We get that quick drop right underneath 1400 on Tesla. I get ready to put out an order on the ask at 49, and right there the previous, support zone I was looking on the daily was in the 1380s. We're at 1387. I put out an order on the ask and get rid of that one. See, ideally I would have had a third contract and I would have held on to that one for further extension, but we don't have that. So I exit that one right there, and those contracts quickly go to $53, $55, as you saw there. Ooh, for a second there, it tapped 58, and I sold mine at 49. So I left right there about 500 bucks on the table. That right there, that trade was $1,500, and it was a little bit more than that, but I was red on the day, like 200 bucks. So that trade right there was $1,500 win, or at least puts me at $1,500 on the week, on the day. And I say, okay, now I'm going to see about taking follow-up trades, but these follow-up trades will be just one contract to protect my profits. I'm not going to take two contracts. Had I taken 3 contracts prior to that, I would have taken 2 on the follow-up trades. Always smaller size on my follow-up trades to protect the profits I've made. So now I have a cushion, so I'm waiting for the bounce into VWAP to get short again via a put. Just one contract this time, and I'm not looking for a huge move to the downside. I'm just looking for a quick profit on it, so kind of like a small scalp. So I'm in this one. Let's see here. I'm in this one. Just one contract at $32, and I'm looking for this VWAP to get rejected here. We'll go ahead and fast forward this one just a tad as well. We start to get that quick little push there, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe I can get a little greedy on this one. And we go all the way down to the bottom. We're going off at 36. I'm in at $32 on those, so I'm already up 400 bucks on that one. But I haven't taken profit. I was trying to take profit at 37. And we get that quick retrace. We get that quick retrace right there. Look at that wick. And I'm like, no, don't want that. But I don't stop out of it. I have a cushion, a real good cushion, so it's all good. I'm going to hold to my stop, which is, VWAP. And wait for the next candle to open up, unless this one decides to dump. Next candle opens up lower, and that should have been a key to me right there, that I didn't have to take profit initially on this, and I could have held on for a new low. But I don't, and I put out my sell order at 35 and get filled instantly. Right there, I get filled at 35 instantly, and that was it. Right there, that put me up a little bit over $1,800 on the day. Just those 2 trades. Now the next trade, I don't know if I even have it recorded. I don't think I do. No, I don't record the next trade. This is just me right here, right? We made that new low. Could have been a monster trade right there. And then we bounced right back up. And I wasn't about to reshort this VWAP test because I expected, there's got to be some covers going on here. I expected this thing to just pop right on over. And it does that. Here are my orders. You can see them right here. I made $600 on one, $1,100 on the other one, $359 on the other one. And I had lost $209 on my first trade of the morning. See, so we get that push back up here. No trades. And then I took one more trade, and now that trade was actually a call. Instead of a put, I actually took a call. And I was just looking for a quick scalp bounce off of this 9 EMA, and that's what I did. I got in there, boom, and took profits. And I'll show you here real quickly. Where is my mouse? So there you go. I'm in. I took 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. First one of the day, down 209. The next one, 606, 1100, 359, and then that last little scalp was just 89 bucks, putting me up on the day 1,950 bucks. Great way to end an awesome week. Friday, going into the weekend on a strong note. Amazing month. My accuracy this month is insane. I checked it yesterday. It was 85%. That's ridiculous. I haven't had that kind of accuracy in a very, very long time. I think since December of last year. So I'm really happy with the performance this month, and as well as with the P&L, absolutely. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video. I'm going to upload another how-to video today, and I hope to catch you on the next one.